10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3,
2,
1.
0.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting Dash League Network presentation. I'm your caster FireHorse. We're still waiting on some commentators and players to trickle on in. I believe the Chile crew might be joining us. Hopefully we'll see them pop in very shortly. Anyway, this matchup is Supernova and Bandit. It should be a great match. Supernova's, Bandit rather, is coming off a, I believe, 4 wins in a row. So they are at the top of Sprinter tier, primed to make a serious pounce into Dasher, which is going to be really exciting. In today's maps we have this Murray Stadium. Let's take a look at those standings I was talking about earlier. Well, we got the opportunity to. Only one positive MMR in the Walker tier, and that's Blitz. Most is the only other mover in that tier. Everyone else is coming down off losses by the look of it. It's the Sprinter tier that's the interesting one. Bandit there right at the top. They won their last match yesterday. If they can win this one, they're going to look like a serious contender to make it to playoffs.
Looks like we got 5 players for Supernova, and we're missing one for Bandit. Oh, nice. My alarms deciding to make their weekly checks. My dog hates that.
Hey, Percent, how you going, man?
What's up, man? What's up?
Welcome to the booth. I thought Quad was going to join you. He's on his way, is he?
Yeah, he should be here pretty soon.
Ah, epic.
For sure. All right, they got a 5th player. Good deal. Looks like we're ready to get this thing underway soon. Should be a good matchup. There's a lot on the line here. Playoffs. Both teams have a shot. If they can win big, they can get into playoffs.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Navius? All right, we're underway, man. So we got Abyss. That's a big map. If anyone could hold someone pre-checkpoint right here, then that would be a huge difference for MMR purposes if the other team makes it and gets like 100%. So, I mean, not a bad map choice. Obviously, both these teams are going to fight for every single bit of MMR they can get. Just both kind of sitting there possibly able to make the playoffs. There's a lot of teams in contention right now, but there are some open spots, and these two teams are kind of vying for that. Unfortunately, a close result won't really do it. They with the zero sum nature of everything, they need to beat them big. So a lot of people on the cart right here. They're trying to get quick, fast movement, and that definitely can work. One explosive here would do a lot more damage as a result.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't see explosive already there.
I'm guessing that Bandit cleared him out and pushed them all back. Oh, there we go. Mando pushing up front. Love to see Mando play. He's got his son, Raptor Ryan, with him. That's always awesome. This is actually a really stacked lineup for on Supernova's end, like with Push, Boydoy, Q Druid, who's a pickup they got from Hotu, Raptor
Yeah.
Ryan and his dad Mando. I mean, that's shit. That's a scary lineup for anyone to have to face. But that said, I mean, Alex, Tread, Sage Birdie, and Peppy here, Glitch Robot, they've all been doing crazy well this season. I don't know if people watch them play, but I mean, they beat your team on payload, right?
You mean SPNV, yeah?
No, I'm talking about
Oh, Bandit,
a
yeah,
Bandit.
yeah, that was so close. I was so close.
It
Yeah,
was
they
it was a
did beat
crazy
the
match. Yeah, I
was
just didn't want to misspeak.
Yeah, I was I was on the map right after on Waterway, and I watched the payload before that, and I was pretty stressed out. I thought we would won that payload, but Glitcherov did a mess there with his rocket, and they couldn't reach him. So that's why they lost it, and I was pretty stressed. But we won the Waterway pretty fast. But they had a drop though. But while they had a drop, we did like 2.12 while they had a drop, and they had Threat came at the end, and it was not enough. We had the last point there, and then we won control point too. But that was pretty stressful. Glitcherov did a good job there. He's a pretty good player with explosive. Really
Right.
good. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see him in Waterway too. It's gonna really do a mess with his rocket. He's got a pretty good movement there. He's dashing a lot and got good positioning. So it's gonna be really good. But Supernova is a really great team too. Like you said, they did a pretty good job this season. I think Mando had like a pretty good streak there of winning map. I think it was like 10 or something. He had 100% win rate. They did a pretty good job too. So definitely an exciting matchup here.
Exactly.
I just played with Boydoy and Q-Drid like in the pubs like 5 minutes ago, and these guys were pretty warmed up.
Oh, nice. I have not played today.
Yeah, you
I
can
have
see
not-
Q-Drid's already at 18-3. He was pretty warmed up.
Oh wow, 19-3, 19-4. I mean, that guy is wow, what a pickup. I mean, you know, that's someone they grabbed later on, and wow, yeah, he is. Wow, that is amazing. But Push like 9-3. I mean, all these guys are doing super well right here.
Yep.
I mean, 3 KD is nothing to scoff at. So Tread's actually behind, trying to take out these rockets. You know what? I'm looking and I'm thinking I'm looking at hit reg, and I think the hit markers are turned off, and now it makes a little more sense. I was just like, man, no one's taking damage, huh? Oh wait, no, hit markers are on. Shit, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Either way, okay, gotcha. Cool deal.
Oh,
Okay,
you can
all
turn
right,
that
cool.
off? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool. That's cool.
I didn't know.
But yeah, right now we're seeing an incredible hold by Supernova. I mean, this pacing, they're probably gonna stop in pre-checkpoint if I'm had to guess, just because like look at this. You want to be up that hill with I don't know, like 3 minutes left, something like that. They are getting some good movement here though. Finally.
Yeah,
But
another roundup today.
it's actually making up a ton of time. Like look here, we're already almost up all the way, and no one even able to push in. So I mean they oh shit nice.
Oh, no.
Pedro finally gets him, but that took a while. And they have an explosive in a very precarious spot. I mean, obviously explosives are great for holding them down, but when you put yourself in that situation, you obviously can get killed, and that's basically what happened. Oh shit! Look at this fight.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh man.
Really
Cool 1v1 there. That took forever. Lots of sprint strafing. Oh, nice kills right there out the gate. But we're gonna get some movement right here. Rockets are up, and Push has this crazy style of rocketry. If you check him out, he's obviously doing 2 rockets, but you're seeing he's not just curving at the same spot. He'll move him around, and he can do pretty good job of like sending,
Oh,
and
nice.
even while moving, you can see that he'll probably target 2 different areas. And if he can just stay alive, which is all about hiding and not pushing himself too far up, which if maybe I'm wrong. Okay, good. Then they can definitely hold them here. A minute left. Again, a good group up where they take these rockets out, and here we go. We do see a disruptor do that. But oh, nice job by Glitch Robot. Excellent work. This might get them through. I mean, all it took was taking him out, and it's really tough to get back here because you rush all the way from that spawn. And yeah, oh wow, here we go. Oh shit. They did stop him, incredible.
Really
but yeah, when
good
you're
move.
rushing back from that spawn, and often it's just get there at all costs, right? But then you're facing like a 1v3 against the blue team, and that can be really hard to get through. So while it's a really hard checkpoint to make, there are scenarios that make it next to impossible to defend it. And here comes a shock. They only need a little inch. 20 seconds left. jumps on cart, rocket there. Oh man, this could go either way. Wow. This is awesome. So 2 players on cart's probably a bit risky, just because 1 explosive kills 2 players at a time. You'd almost be better off taking turns. Here we go. All right, someone down. That's gonna do it. Oh, 6 seconds. They didn't get it. Oh my God. No, close. The rocket takes him out. 2, 1, and there it is. Holy shit.
No! Oh my God, that was
Wow.
so close.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh man. I mean, can we get a measurement? You know, in football they bring out the chains. Like, there's no way, right? Like, that's gotta be. That has gotta be faster. Oh my gosh! Wow. They had to use a little caliper or something to measure the difference there. I mean, that has gotta be the closest I've ever seen a payload get without actually being over it. Holy wow! Good hold by Supernova, but that is just so close. That's gotta ache you. You know what I mean? Just like knowing that if you just like. Even like a fraction of a second, like 20 milliseconds or something, and that would have gone through. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that was a matter of group up at the end there, but it's so stressful sometimes. You just want to go and try and push it.
Your druid's all hyped up. He starts shooting at his teammate. He's just like, I don't know. I'm just gonna kill anyone, dude. So really strong disruption here. They cleared out the area fast. Now they're already pushed up and making it pretty difficult for anyone to push in and stop this payload.
I think the colors are inverted though. Yeah. We got yeah, it's been. Yeah,
Oh,
colors are
Alex.
inverted. Yeah, that
Trying to
did
push
make-
in. There is comms or something because they called him out pretty quickly. Glitch robot grabbing explosive. Smart idea. I mean, you never know. At this point, you'd probably expect them to be, you know, double, triple stacked.
Yes, makes more sense now. Yeah, it does that a lot with the new layout. Like, Quad never noticed it. Like, it's always my kid. He's watching the match with me. And he's like, "Hey, Dad, the colors inverted." Like something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
he
cute.
always noticed that first time.
That's cute. That's cute. So they are double stacked right now. And there we come. See a rocket. Rocket doesn't take out both of them, but it did look like it killed one.
I think I'm gonna have to watch for that glitch robot. Seriously, it's amazing.
Right now, payload's on pretty good pacing. We're seeing it. You know, we're seeing Bandit have a tough time of getting and establishing a defense here, which is really not terribly uncommon for this area, just because where the spawn is and all the pickups available. But as we approach this bottom part, you know, they're at like 4 minutes, 18 seconds, something like that. So normally you'd expect to see them here at 4 minutes, and they're ahead of schedule. So obviously doing something right. But this is the difference makers. This hill, Glitch robot grabbing rockets, that could make a huge difference if he can stay alive again, like we saw Push doing. Yeah, that's a really nice rocket curve there. Then he can completely halt this payload, and we can see the inverse of what we just saw. And to be honest, I don't think you're not gonna beat them without going through checkpoint, because that's an inch away. You know, not even an inch away from getting all the way through. So if they hold them, they win. I mean, that is a somewhat point of comfort. That said, like we saw right here, so now it's going to become sort of a 2v1 anytime someone rushes in by themselves on defense. And as more Supernova get in this area, it's going to become a 1v3, 1v4. So you want to get in and you have to win those 1v1s. You might want to group up before you push in. You might want to grab some explosives in case they're double stacking cart. Boydoy just needs to buy time. He needs to win this 1v1 so that he can get some teammates
He's
in there.
hyped,
Oh, look.
he's hyped. Let's go.
He's got the fire, and he's saying it. You're right. But right now, Bandit definitely has to get a hold here. They need to do something different, which, in my opinion, should be maybe a little bit of group up. We got to kill. Can Push get in here? They do see him and call him out, which is great. They're flooding in here to take care of him. Looks like he's down. Oh, that's that new loadout we've been seeing, the shotgun pistol.
Shotgun and pistol.
You're one of them people who uses a shotgun pistol. Okay. That's going to be the new league meta from now on, shotgun pistol. Cart's getting a little bit of movement. They did get a stop here. Ooh, nice kill by Glitch Robot from behind. And he's just kind of circling through this spot.
Exactly.
Not a terribly bad little strategy.
And then they're pushing the
Oh, shit. Great headshot there. And he sees the blue streak. He's going to go try to cut off this guy as well. So far, he's done a fantastic job of closing off this area to the enemy team. But Mando takes care of him. Oh, shit. Double kill. And he's still going. Oh, man. They're going to make it. Oh. Stop. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I think I won it.
Oh, did he get him? He got him. And explosive saves the day at the last second. I mean, obviously, here we go. Oh my gosh. And there it is, checkpoint. And look at that. I mean, they had checkpoint at the same damn spot they reached the marker at. That's just crazy to be so close. Man, it's even past the entire whole goal thing. Like, look how far past it is. How can you be past it and not make checkpoint? That's outrageous. Oh man, but here we go. They're pushing up pretty heavily. Raptor Ryan sitting in the back of the cart watching the flank area. One of the coolest things we've seen in a payload yet. They have an unlockable tunnel, and it totally shifts how you would play this map, because you can have people coming from behind.
Yeah, I always gotta watch your back when people are watching the back there as soon as you get the checkpoint. And it's an important place to stack up people in the payload too. So.
Right, absolutely.
Such a long run from this, but had the dancing in the payload, super hype. Let's go. They know they want that map. They just gotta farm
It's right.
hard out. Yeah, C2. When you're doing good, you're not doing bad. That's a statement.
Yeah, no doubt.
You say, wow, SPNV is doing good, not bad.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely doing good though, and they need to. You know, like I said, they're kind of on the cusp here of making it into playoffs. So every bit of MMR is going to make a huge difference for them right now. They're not terribly far behind. You know, they can definitely make up these points.
Yeah, you shift from Sprinter to Dasher. I think it's 1,100. So they're at like 1,057, and Bandit is 1,098. So.
And then when you look at these teams, I mean, Dark, y'all got a pretty tough rollout this cycle.
Yeah.
Life got a pretty tough schedule as well. So I mean, it's not, you know, it's clear. We don't really know what could happen here, because some teams could be losing MMR while other teams are gaining, and it's all going to come down to these games. So every team has to just do its absolute best as they can.
Oh yeah, but it's really interesting because a lot of teams have improved a lot, and by a lot, and you see that people didn't practice since the last season. It's such good matchup this season. We had really good matchup, like really good matches and different strategies, and like new meta, like people using shield a bit more. And now we've seen those pistol and shotgun. It's just gonna be interesting to see what's happening for the next season too.
Yeah, man, it's always cool to see new development. Blitz
And
Robot got some
people
great
coming from
movement in there.
Backroom too. So yeah, that brings a lot. It's really nice.
Rec Room's a pretty good training ground, apparently. And they're moving through this room, honestly, on a great pace. You could definitely see them getting to the end. I would only assume they won't, because you've got Glitch Robot and Sage, Birdie, who love explosives. And once you get into this open area with all those explosives available, I mean, unless your team is really great at keying in on them and completely keeping them suppressed, it gets impossible to move past here. So we'll see what happens.
But they're saying they cannot hear me. You hear me good? I might boost my sound up.
I don't know.
I'll put
Ask FireHorse to turn your volume up. I normally turn you up to like 200% when you're on our streams.
Oh, I can boost it up if you guys don't hear me well. They were saying they didn't hear me well. I'm boosting up to 200.
You do have a soft voice.
No, oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, I do have a tough voice. Yeah, you know, I was reading in class when I was younger. People would say like, "Talk louder." I mean, I'm talking louder. I'm almost fucking yelling. What do you want me to do? It's like...
Look at Push here though, doing amazing disruption. I mean, they moved this thing so far. I mean, they're gonna make 100%. They only have a little bit to go, and they have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to do it in.
Yeah, they've been playing this map extremely well. I mean, but again, this is like a really cracked Supernova lineup that we don't often see play together. With Qdrid, Boydoy, Push, Raptor Ryan, and his father, man, it was awesome.
Right, yeah, and look, Q Druid leading the map with kills, 57 kills, 34 deaths. He's
Wow.
definitely putting in some work here.
And Glitch Robot, 51 kills. Definitely some tough play here. We see the rockets sort of tucked back here. Yeah, and so that's another rocket user. 2 minutes 44 seconds left. I don't know. I mean, I guess they might get it though, even with all these rockets. Just Supernova's on a new level today.
Yeah. I mean, they just need one more group push in. They just need push to make one more good play, and they got it.
I'm surprised Sage is not running to grab explosives or shocks or something, because that's really how people can keep this card down.
There we go. We got all 5 coming in.
And they're getting some kills. You see that shield meta that you were just referring to, Navius? Oh, 2 players actually grabbing shields.
So, I mean, that wasn't an insane group push-in, but they got some distance out of it just because they cycled onto the cart well. So just one more and they can get it in. Ooh, we see some long-range picks. Somebody's up there in the catwalk. Here we go.
Oh, they're so close. And here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, they got it in.
Nice.
They got it. Well, I mean, great result. You still got to feel for Bandit, because that payload is the closest. It has to be the absolute closest payload's ever come to making checkpoint without making checkpoint. I mean, just insanely. Like, that was over the line. That was over the line, Smokey. I'm sorry, but that was fantastic work by Supernova. They came in and did everything they needed to do this map to build some MMR. They're gonna have to try to do the same thing on Dom, but I mean, look at the work here. Q Druid, 60 kills, 38 deaths, 7158. Wow, top scored everyone. On the other end, Glitched Robot with 56 kills, 45 deaths, 5,900 points. Great work there too. But I mean, this was Supernova's map today, and they did a good job.
Shout out to Mando, keeping the team together, and he played really well today as well.
Yeah, it's exciting seeing them, seeing the father-son duo roll out.
Yeah. So it's looking like Quarry is next.
Oh yeah.
I guess while we wait for the substitutions to be made and whatnot, just a little bit of Hyperdash lore. For those of you who don't know, Quarry is sort of a reworking of a map that once was called Gray. In the earliest days, yes, well, all the maps had colors. They were untextured, and they were.
That's true.
Yeah, it was called Gray. Canyon was blue, Launchpad was orange, and Water was as Drake called it, PP, but it was yellow. And Gray used to not have a time limit, so it could just go on and on and on. And then at one point they introduced a time limit, but there was no tunnel. There were only 3 boost pickups in the entire map, 1 in the middle and then 1 in each base. And you had to go through B to get to the other base. So there was no flanking. There were really no multiple ways from one side to the other. It was just one way. So those matches were incredibly stale because, as soon as the team gets to one side, wipes the other one, they respawn in the base, they can clear you out, and it would go back and forth and back and forth. And it almost always would end in a stalemate or like a 1-0 in overtime, unless the teams were super outmatched. Once they textured it and added in the tunnel, though, it became a fun map. And now that we have this new MMR system, we're seeing a lot of teams selected this season. And it's just interesting to see the meta evolve, because before everyone would, be averse to that map because they would feel like it would take forever.
Yes,
it'd be hard to win. But now you see teams, when people are playing it more often, I mean, people are winning that in similar times as Waterway. I mean, I've seen plenty waterways and
Oh,
ones that
definitely.
over
But happening
time.
way more this season than the last season. We had a bit of quarry last season, but it's happening more and more this season. And I'm glad to
Yeah.
see that. I was hyped to see Abyss too this season. I wasn't sure team were gonna pick it up, but you can see like that some teams are picking up like quite often. Like you can regularly see teams that are gonna try pick it. Like Axe is picking up Abyss often. And yeah, it's nice to see new map coming up. I hope they're developing new map too, and it's gonna come up for other season. I mean, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So, oh, and then checking out the Dasher tiers. This is the last cycle, guys, before playoffs. So, all the matches here are incredibly important. Each tier is going to have playoffs this season. So, there's a Dasher tier, Sprinter tier, and Walker tier finals. We can kind of see that the top teams are kind of entrenched in their spaces. There's not much movement. Maybe you might see some swapping in the 4, 5, and 6 areas, but the 9 and 10, those people are kind of in danger of like dropping out of Dasher tier and down to Sprinter tier. I know Life is really hoping to stay in Dasher tier and make it to playoffs. I'm sure Dark is as well.
Oh, we got pretty hard matchup though. We got Arc and Otter. Like we've been playing Arc a lot in the scrim this season, and it's gonna be a hard matchup. I think we're gonna try and farm
but
every
if
bar
you
here.
look at the if you look at the point spread though, see Bandit is at the top of Sprinter. They're at 1,098 points. So you've got like 150-ish points on them.
Yep.
So you just have to make sure that you
Exactly.
stay far enough ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be try farm MMR, like try stop them as much as we can, payload and all.
Right.
Try to win too.
Yeah, you try to
Yeah.
win. You always try to
Yeah,
win.
we're always
You know,
trying
if
to win,
wanna-
but you
if you
know,
want to stay in there, yeah.
yeah. Always
Honestly,
trying to
you
win,
just have
but
to
you
win
know,
one map. Like that's the
Yeah.
other part of it, really.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but we all know what top 3 teams are gonna be. We all know, you know, it's not gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be top teams. We all know the 3 teams that's gonna be top.
I mean, I think that team name and D are definitely going to be in finals, but I think the third place team, you never know. It could be. You never know.
Yeah. No, I don't know, man. I could place bet on that. Like I could bet on that. Like I know what team. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure of the. We should do like a. I don't know if you guys like that. In Canada, we got hockey and people are doing like hockey pools, and
Yeah.
yeah. We should do that for Hyperdash.
Well, I mean, Arc is definitely favored to be the third place team. But we've seen. I mean, my team when we played them, was 3-2.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
that checkpoint on Canyon. So if it had been Launchpad, we don't know what could have happened. And then likewise, it hasn't. I don't know if they played Arc this season.
Yeah,
but,
between you and Arcs, yeah, I know, right. It's
yeah.
might
So
be
it's. I
too
mean,
bad, yeah.
Arc is certainly favored to win, but there's a. I mean, it's a small chance, but I think that both O and The have a chance potentially with playing.
Or
exceptionally
super good on group.
Oh,
up
here we
too.
go. A quick
Oh, nice,
countdown
nice,
gets
nice.
counted at 2 buttons right away. But to wrap up what you guys were saying, I mean, shout out to Onyx. We have seen upsets
Oh,
in
yeah.
that spot before. And we'll see. Playoffs is always new.
Our
each year.
Quarry last season versus Onyx was so fast. I think I didn't have any kills. 3 of us had like 0 kills. That was so fast.
Shout out to Onyx.
Yeah, I miss this team. That was such a good team.
Another countdown. I mean, but countdowns aren't the name of the game necessarily. It's countdowns, but hold that damn last button and get the win. Countdowns do pretty much show who's been the more aggressive team, but strategy is not specifically to get a countdown. It's to hold it.
And
That's
get
what
that
I
one.
really
Yeah.
like about Quarry. It's about group up and like strategies.
Right.
Because it's a wide map, you have specific dashes at specific spot, and it's really about strategy. I really like that map for that. You gotta group up, you gotta talk to your team, and
Yeah, I mean, I think the difference between Quarry and Waterway is that Waterway is so open that you
Yep.
can almost luck your way into points. You just get a bunch of kills. If you got some range, you can shoot across the map. On Quarry, you really do kind of have to group up. I mean, you can always
Yeah.
wipe. And get
you
a
gotta have the
point,
kill,
but-
but you gotta be in position when it's the time.
This is not like Waterway where you can
Yeah.
hop across
Here we
quickly.
go. A countdown that could potentially result in a point here. Oh no, no, not anymore. Great job by Pepe here.
Have we seen
Domination on my
Pepe Hair play
favorite
in a
maps.
match yet
Yeah.
this season?
I hope they bring
I
another
can't do
domination
that.
map soon. That'd be so
Oh, but I
nice.
did just take note that they brought in some different players in. They brought in Oogie Boogie, and Anonymous.
Yeah, I played Oogie Boogie earlier too.
Who is Anonymous? You know, this is something we've all been wondering.
That's an anonymous guy.
I'm calling Alias. That can't be his real name. So despite all the pressure, these teams sitting completely even right now. I do know that Raptor Ryan's been chilling here with these staples for a long time, waiting for someone to enter. He's excited to finally get some action, and he was completely ready for it. And so he's been just playing this B button the entire time. We haven't seen him enter into the enemy base ever. You know, this is something that he used to do on Phoenix with Waterway. He would grab like 2 shocks and just hold the B button.
Just hold down B, yeah.
Oh, we got a countdown here. Oh.
But again, those countdowns are tough to hold.
Mhm.
Tough to hold when you only have like 1 player at a time entering into the enemy base.
Yeah, I mean, on this map, you need at least 3.
Basically. Like,
I mean,
fluke
that's the
scores
bare
happen.
minimum.
Fluke scores happen, but yeah, I mean, you really need a lot of players in the enemy base to ensure a point.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody can just noggle and team wipe twice to a point.
Yeah, Mr. Soap here saying he's here to study the strats after Boydor didn't want this match cast.
This was their secret ploy to get everybody watching.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
pretty
a great.
genius. That's pretty genius.
That's genius. Yeah.
If that's what this was, great. I love it.
They're
Yeah,
like,
we
how
got
can we
19
get
people
everyone to
watching.
cast and show up and commentate? They're like,
Mhm.
if we ask, that won't work. We have to pretend we want to hide it.
That's right.
Come on, guys, like that video. This is how we're gonna get views and we're gonna get the league known. It's really important. Or am I gonna shoot you in the face?
You know what's funny is that Onyx not only beat Arc,
Yes,
but
sir.
they actually infiltrated Arc and turned them into Onyx.
Yeah, this is exactly what this. This is exactly what Flippy was saying. Is that Onyx still exists? They're rebranded as Arc.
That's very accurate. That's
Your
very
team
accurate.
3 seasons in a row.
They should get best new team. I'm voting for Arc.
We had Classic Scout though for a while, but he retired. And
Yeah,
we still
man,
have
it's a shame. I would have
Emos.
loved to see him on your team.
Yeah. It was great having him. He gave us a few tips and all, but still great to have Schemos, man. Such a great player and great guy.
Gemos, man, what a good grab
Yeah.
that was.
Mhm.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm glad he stayed though, because a lot of team wanted to grab him and he wanted to stay with us.
We wanted to grab him.
Yeah, we
I
knew
may or
that.
may
we
not
knew
have
that.
offered him
Yeah.
a spot too.
Here we go. Countdown by Supernova.
Oh,
This could do it. And there it is.
Oh, nice.
I know what that
Nice
was.
old Qdred.
That was
Nice goal.
nice. That was nice. Look
Yeah.
at that. That was cool. That was
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
Ooh, Pepe Hair leading 17 kills, 17 7
Damn.
deaths. Interesting. Leading the
But
map
Pepe here
too.
is a level 99, so put in a lot of work. Must play when I don't play, or under alias.
Wow, look at Bandit Alex with this precise aim here.
He's got fire rate to spare, man.
Yeah, that's quite uncommon.
And here we go, moving into B. Sees more than one player. Sage Birdie there to take him out. So now, actually, this is like the first time I've really seen a strong B hold by Bandit in a long time, because, you know, Raptor Ryan had been here with those staples, just owning it. Part of that hidden strategy that they don't want you to see. And don't get a super cracked kid on your team who can just kill everyone.
Yeah.
That's copyrighted. That's copyrighted.
I feel like, isn't that like a genre of Hyperdash teams?
Yeah. And here we go. Bandits staving off that wave, and they're going to start pushing out and trying to pry pressure in the opposite direction. Great headshot across that basement area in the tunnel. And we get a bit of a countdown. Does get taken out by Raptor Ryan. Oh, nice trade.
That
But
was,
he got the counter. He got the counter, so respect. But
That
dude,
That
was
would be such an
perfect.
interesting trade if it didn't work
Yeah.
and then they scored a point.
right. But
That
nonetheless,
would be amazing.
Blue takes
Oh, yeah.
lead. Red takes
and right now,
lead.
Supernova pretty well situated. They have a few players ready to jump in here. If Anonymous can be a little more patient for people to move through B.
Red takes C.
He's getting antsy though, and they've lost 2 buttons. He's not going to chance a countdown. So he kind of exposes himself. Does get a teammate in this area, which makes this a possibility, but it is going to be tough. There are a lot of Bandit players here. Sage Birdie takes him out.
Red takes A. Blue takes C. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Blue teams countered.
Push grouping up outside of the enemy's base now. Gets that nice headshot. Can they make it work? I think he's going to be a little late and his partner might have died. So, Bandit's doing a good job of not responding and leaving by themselves and getting picked off one by one. They're kind of just grouping up in their base before pushing out. I don't know that I would 100% recommend that strategy, but it's working pretty well so far. And Oogie Boogie here with the
there
button
we
hold,
go.
the double SMGs.
Oh,
Oh,
pretty
that would've
close.
been-
That was
that
pretty
would have
close.
been
Nice
pretty
counter.
cool. That would have been pretty
Red
cool.
takes B. Blue takes A. Blue takes A. Blue team scores in
Another
3,
countdown. Can you hold it? 2,
1.
1. Let's go. Three
Oh,
button hold.
ooh.
Round.
Triple button hold.
Only one player live.
Wonder where they
Yeah.
learned that.
Yeah, someone's been watching streams.
Blue takes C. Red takes A. Red takes B.
So we're about 10 minutes in.
First elimination. Red takes B.
I know Supernova's probably looking to end this as quickly as possible. They were trying to get back up to Dash tier for playoffs.
Yep. Did they did all their matches, or they still have one to do?
Blue team
Supernova.
countered.
I believe they played some, or I'm not sure. There are a lot of matches going on, but
Yeah.
I think either they or Bandit have played one.
I should ask my kid. Maybe no, he's watching this, eating his cereal in the morning.
You got to get them on a team.
Yeah, but that's why I restarted Wrath, the Scrim Team of Dark. I restarted with him when I have him on the Mondays.
Red takes blue team
And we
scores
just
in
started the
counter
scrimming
blue
again.
teams.
We did like 2 versus the world, but there's too much crack player joining and we're just getting destroyed, so it's a bit boring. Like we cannot learn strat.
Countered.
So that's why I'm trying to find teams to scrim.
Countered. Red countered. Blue takes C.
You could just kick people from the
Red
server.
takes
Oh,
A.
that's what I'm gonna do next time. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
find like the lower tier teams that would much equal to us, and we can scrim and learn things. I got like 2 or 3 people of Iron that joined too. I got Laz that wanted to join. I got a lot of people that want to join because it's open to everyone. It's just like a practicing team, so
Mhm.
everyone can practice and learn strat and like learn from each other.
Blue countered.
So my kid
After-
can learn the call in English. And,
Really?
You could probably get
Yeah,
some
'cause-
subs. I mean, I'm pretty sure like a Cream would just love to play with you guys.
yeah, but we got Noel too.
Yeah.
Leon.
Yeah.
We got a lot of
Leon.
people that join. You just gotta get them signed up and get a team to scrim. But I got two team in mind that I asked to scrim, and we're gonna probably like scrim most next Monday.
Red
So,
team
Cool.
countered.
Interesting hiding spot here. While waiting.
Yeah,
for-
yeah, I didn't know that one. That's nice. That's why you gotta watch stream, man.
Blue team
I mean, that
countered.
spot you can get peeked in, big time. Somebody comes around that corner fast, boom, dead.
Yeah, if they know, if they don't, boom with the claps.
People often underestimate how long the dash trail sits there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I do
One
that
of my
often.
favorite
Yeah.
things in this game is killing someone who's hiding, and then them being like, "There's no way he knew I was there.
Whoop.
There's just no
Bro,
way."
those little vapors stick around for
I
like a few
never
seconds.
said that. I never said that.
He's hacking. He's looking through walls.
He's looking through
Wall
walls.
hacks. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that one out. And wall hacks.
Blue team score countered.
Also, you
Oh.
might have just played Arc. That's like a Lumi spot. He used to hide in that little corner all the time. And so you just naturally check it.
Blue team scores encountered. Red takes C. Blue takes C. Red takes C. Blue takes C.
Wow,
Red takes
Peppy Hair running a 2KD, 29 and 15. And their little Supernova's playing really well.
Blue takes A. Blue takes A. Blue team scores in 3. Countered.
Oh.
Blue team countered. Blue team scores.
Oh, nice
in
hide there at the
countered.
base. Nice hide.
Blue team score countered.
Getting close.
Boogie
You know-
trying to hold that button down.
You know what statistic I'd love to see is how many dashes someone uses like per minute. Like not just pickups, but like actual dashes, because we can see it visibly on the screen like every time they take a dash,
Yeah,
and that would give you like an idea of who's an aggressive player versus who's like more reserved.
Yeah, that's you that asked that for the next season. Like if we could see the dash pickup and the health pickup, the number per match.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
did
like more
the new
in depth,
stat, like,
more in depth strat. You know, I mean stats just to give people a bigger picture.
yeah.
Blue team
Oh,
Yeah,
push
makes
is on a
sense.
tear here, and here we go. This could be a real countdown.
Oh,
If they
there
can
we-
get you.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh
nice
no, they
jumping up to the
unleashed
high
the
ground
team.
there. You don't see that terribly often. Some people just kind of sit
Nah,
on it.
but right now they unleashed the whole team. There's just no way he's gonna be able to hold that off. And that's Corey, man. We've got 15 minutes into this thing, and 2-0.
Blue team score countered. Blue team scores in countered.
Oh, Raptor Ryan's pushing in now.
Blue team scores in 3, 2.
Oh, here we go. One alive. One
This is
alive.
it.
They can
This
hold
is
the
it.
button.
Blue team
Oh, ho,
wins.
ho. There
Oh.
it goes. 3-0. Supernova takes it. Good job by both teams. That went really long.
Mhm.
But in the end, I mean, 3-0 is 3-0. So good job to Supernova.
Yep, shout out to Peppy Hair. Jeez. And Bandit Alex. Oh. Interesting. So I think that wraps it up, guys. Who else have we got this weekend? We've got a few more matches coming up this weekend. Looks like, let's see, we've got Dark vs. Arc tomorrow, and Hacks vs. Emu. The vs. Fear is canceled, and I think that's it for this weekend. Is that a Monday match? May 23rd?
Might be.
I'm not sure. But yeah, be sure to tune in, guys, tomorrow and for some more exciting matchups. We're getting close to playoffs time. Some of these teams are looking to push up. You can see Bandit was hoping to jump up to Dasher tier. It looks like Supernova kind of dashed those hopes. Supernova, if they play well in their other matchup, they might be able to leapfrog, but they've got a few points to go. They're about 100 points behind Life. So we'll see what happens. Should be some exciting matches tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Any last words,
Ashley.
guy?
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Right. Peace.
Peace out, everyone.
Peace.